Hey guys, what's up? It's Dane at ZIMM'S Guitars, and I'm doing more restring videos. Now what this does, it allows you guys like a sneak peek of some of the inventory that I have in the store. This thing right here is a Luna. So you can see these are made by Dean Guitar Company. And I don't think Gibson's going to sue them over this shape or anything. Let's throw some strings on this thing. It's a little short scale guitar, or like a 3/4 scale, I would call it. Let me just clean some of the dust off of it here real quick. But a nice fun little guitar. And you know, we have all heard about all the Gibson suing Dean, and Gibson actually won that lawsuit, but they only won like $4,000 or something. That's what they were awarded. It's kind of interesting what happened there, but I don't know if they were actually looking for the money or if they were just trying to make a statement on you know, trying to keep their designs, you know, to themselves, sort of thing. So who knows? Not sure why they picked on Dean guitars, but this thing is already in good shape, and I'm just going to put a little lemon oil on there, and we'll take a paper towel and we'll just kind of smear this in like this and kind of just let it soak in. Now I know these Luna acoustics were really hot a few years ago. I mean, they were selling like crazy, and it is a cute little guitar. It's got the little half moon inlays here, quarter moon, then you got the full moon, and then they flip around the other way, and you know, you got little moon inlays and everything on there. Luna was making a lot of really good guitars, and Guitar Center was selling the hell out of them. But it's been a few years now, and I think they've kind of slowed down on their sales numbers. Let's just test out the electronics here. Yep, we're good to go. Today's string choice. Today's string choice. Ernie Ball regular slinkies. Because a little thicker guitar string works good on these shorter scale guitars. So we are going to do 10 through 46. Yeah, but like I was saying, Luna had a lot of really beautiful guitars as far as their acoustics, and they were doing great. And then for some reason you stopped seeing them. And it's been a couple of years since I've seen one. So something happened there. I mean, kids were buying those Luna acoustics up like crazy. Girls liked how they looked. And like I said, Guitar Center was selling it. Selling a whole bunch of them. And then for some reason it just, they just went away. If any of you guys know what exactly happened with Luna guitars, leave me some comments, guys. Let me know what you're thinking. Help me out here. Leave me some good comments. I got so many guitars to string up now that I'm starting to kind of put 2 or 3 guitars in the same video. Kind of lumping them all together, and that's probably what we'll do with this video, because there's not too much to talk about here. But again, it does give you guys a little insight on what some of the new items that have come into the store. Yeah, so I had a little excitement this morning at the store. a woman, a very old woman, brought in what I believe to be a 1969 Gibson J200. And it had beautiful, you know, checking on it. And it was in great shape, and I strummed it a little bit. And I kind of appraised it for her. And her husband used to play and everything like that. And I made her an offer on the guitar. So it's a 1969 Gibson J200. And it'd be a fun guitar to have around here. And if she was willing to sell it, I did make her an offer. And she's going to go home and tell her husband what my offer was. And hopefully I'll be hearing from her, but you never can tell. Yeah, so the tuners feel quality. Made in China. Looks like the serial number starts with like a Q or a 009, so I'm going to say it's a 2009. Inspected by Dean Guitars in the USA. Okay, on to the next one. Okay, so this is a customer's Restring. Fortunately, we got a little top crack right there, but this is a Yamaha, an FG700S, and it's got a few strings here that one string is broken. A couple of the other ones look like they were taken off of, you know, random different sets. Okay, so our first step is to, okay, now this little gadget's not going to work, so this is what you do, is you just very delicately pull those bridge pins up with your, you know, with your wire cutters. Now don't grab them so hard that you're going to injure them. But it works better than this little contraption. So this is a customer's guitar. And again, what happens in Arizona is you get these top cracks. And there's not a whole lot that can be done about that. If you wanted to, you could take a cleat. You could put this thing and humidify it. So put a humidifier in it, and sometimes when this soaks up a bunch of moisture, this crack will kind of come back together. And then you go from the underneath here and you put a couple of cleats that are just little square pieces of wood that you kind of glue with wood glue to the bottom to keep it from coming out any further or separating any further. But that's about the only thing you can do with those top cracks. And here in Arizona, because we're in such a dry humidity, we get a lot of top cracks. Today's string choice. Okay, today's string choice. Ernie Ball Earthwood light gauge strings for your acoustic guitar, 11 through 52s. I do one string at a time. I know some guys will put all 6 strings in there, but I'm more of a one string at a time guy. You can see up here, I try to put about 2 or 3 winds around the tuner. So that's what we got going on there. Okay, let's go into the A string. Yamaha makes great guitars, great acoustics. They make old Japanese stuff. They made old Japanese electrics that are really cool. Just a great brand. Great brand to have around. Usually they are really good, like the workhorse of guitars. They hold up for years and years, and they usually play nice for years and years. And honestly, just a great brand to have around, floating around in the used guitar shops. If you find a Yamaha at a pawn shop or at a used guitar shop and it plays good, there is a good chance that that guitar is going to play for a long, long time. And it's going to play good for a long, long time. Just a great brand. So a lot of my videos, you know, I'm just restringing a lot of stuff now. I used to do a lot of videos on guitars that I would call them, oh, they're worthy of a video. But lately I've been doing a lot of restring videos where, again, I'm lumping 2 or 3 guitars together. Just kind of showing you guys what I have to do every day. And I mean, I have to restring these things anyhow. So why not let the camera just go ahead and roll on some of it? And then again, for some of you local Phoenix guys, it lets you know a little bit about me, and it lets you know about my shop, and it also lets you know about what new inventory I get in, because I get new guitars in and everything. I'm a buy, sell, and trade used guitar shop. And so everything gets traded in or sold to me, and 95% of those guitars I do have to restring. So it lets you guys kind of check out the new inventory. I don't have a website. I don't post stuff online. I can't stand doing reverb. I don't want to give them 8% of anything. Although I did sell... Oh, my... pin came flying out. I did sell a couple of items on Reverb last week, and I kind of regret it. After it's all been said and done, I didn't get any trade-ins. You know, I sold a Yamaha Revstar, and after it was all said and done, I had about $100 profit out of it. And I missed out on a whole bunch of trade-ins and everything like that. So, yeah, every time I sell something on Reverb, I have regret. But then I look around in my store, and I counted my guitars yesterday, and there's about 285 guitars in the store right now. And so you tell yourself, hey, I gotta put something on Reverb, or I gotta try to sell a couple of these real quick. And so as soon as I do that, then I have regret. because guys are calling me, hey man, do you have that Yamaha that you had? And then I have to be like, oh no, sorry man, I sold that on Reverb and it was hardly worth it. Should cut it. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.